Have you ever wished you had superpowers? Like flying, X-ray vision, or maybe super strength? Sounds like comic book stuff, right? But what if I told you? There are real people living among us with abilities so extreme they defy explanation. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 real-life superhumans you won't believe exist. From men who can survive freezing cold to people who see without eyes. This list will make you question what the human body is truly capable of. Let's dive in. Number 10. Wim Hof, the Iceman. Wim Hof from the Netherlands is known around the world as the Iceman, and for good reason. He holds over 20 world records related to extreme cold, including swimming under ice and running barefoot half marathons in the Arctic. Most impressive? He climbed part of Mount Everest in just shorts and shoes. No jacket, no oxygen, just raw mental control. What's more amazing is that Wim claims he can consciously influence his immune system and body temperature through breathing and meditation, something once thought to be impossible. Scientists were skeptical until they tested him. And guess what? He proved them wrong. He even trained a group of volunteers to resist illness using the same breathing method. Real-life ice powers? Pretty close. Number 9. Lu Thao Lin, the Magnet Man. From Malaysia comes Lu Thao Lin, a man whose body can attract metal. And we don't mean just paper clips, we're talking about full-size hammers, kitchen utensils, and even steel plates sticking to his skin. He became known as the Magnetic Man. But scientists who studied him discovered a twist. He wasn't magnetic at all. Instead, his skin produced unusually high levels of friction, which allowed metallic, and even non-metallic, objects to cling to his body. He could even pull a car by attaching metal objects to his torso and walking forward. Magnetism or not, it's still an incredibly rare and mind-blowing phenomenon. Number 8. Michel Lotito, the man who ate an airplane. Michel Lotito, nicknamed Monsieur Mange-Tout, Mr. Eat-It-All, had one of the most bizarre abilities ever recorded. He could eat metal, glass, and rubber without injury. Over his lifetime, he consumed bicycles, shopping carts, televisions, and yes, an entire Cessna airplane. His stomach lining was twice as thick as a normal person's, and his intestines were coated in an incredibly strong mucus lining. He broke everything down into small pieces, lubricated it with mineral oil, and washed it down with water. Doctors couldn't fully explain how he digested such dangerous materials, but he did it for over 30 years. Talk about having an iron stomach. Literally. Number 7. Shakuntala Devi, the human calculator. Shakuntala Devi from India was a math genius so fast she could outperform electronic calculators. In 1980, she multiplied two 13-digit numbers completely in her head in just 28 seconds. And the result was 100% accurate. She could extract cube roots, square numbers, and solve complex equations with ease, and all without any formal education. Scientists at the University of California studied her brain to try and understand how she processed numbers so rapidly. They found she used a unique visualization method, seeing patterns and shapes instead of thinking in formulas. She turned mental math into an art form and proved that the brain can be its own computer. Number 6. Daniel Browning Smith, the Rubber Boy. Daniel Browning Smith holds the Guinness World Record as the most flexible man alive. His joints are hyperflexible due to a condition called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It allows him to bend, twist, and contort his body in ways that look inhuman. He can fold himself into a suitcase, dislocate his arms on command, and even squeeze through a tennis racket, all without injury. Daniel has used his ability in movies, TV shows, and stage performances, and he's a reminder of how differently the human body can be wired. Watching him in motion is like seeing a CGI character come to life. But it's all real. Number 5. Ben Underwood, the boy who saw without eyes. Ben Underwood lost both eyes to cancer at the age of 3. But he didn't let that stop him. He taught himself echolocation, the same skill bats and dolphins use to navigate. By clicking his tongue and listening to the echoes, Ben could detect objects around him. He used echolocation to do things most blind people never attempt: riding a bike, playing basketball, even rollerblading. Doctors said they'd never seen anything like it. His story inspired blind communities and scientists alike, showing that the brain can adapt in extraordinary ways. Tragically, Ben passed away at just 16, but his legacy lives on as proof that the senses are more powerful and flexible than we think. Number 4. Varya Akolova, the strongest girl in the world. Born in Ukraine, Varya Akolova stunned the world with her strength. By age 8, she was lifting more than 200 pounds. By 14, she could lift 4 times her body weight. She wasn't just strong for her age. She was stronger than most adult athletes. She trained with her father, who was a circus performer, and combined acrobatics with weightlifting. Guinness World Records named her the world's strongest girl. And what's even more impressive, she always tested normal in hormones and bone density. No enhancement, just raw power and dedication. Super strength may not be common, but Varya showed it's very real. Number 3. Kim Peek, the real Rain Man. Kim Peek was the inspiration behind the character Raymond in the movie Rain Man. He was born with brain abnormalities, including an enlarged head and no corpus callosum, the part of the brain that connects the 2 hemispheres. But Kim had a gift. He could read 2 pages at once, one with each eye, and memorize them instantly. He retained 98% of everything he read. He knew over 12,000 books by heart and had encyclopedic knowledge of world history, sports, geography, classical music, and calendar dates. Ask him what day of the week any date fell on, even 500 years ago, and he'd answer in seconds. While he struggled with basic motor skills, his mental ability was beyond genius. He wasn't just smart, he was extra human. Number 2. Daniel Kish, the human bat. Another master of echolocation, Daniel Kish lost his sight as a baby but developed the skill of navigating the world using clicks of his tongue. He calls it flash sonar. Daniel can hike alone, ride a bicycle, and even teach others to use echolocation, especially children who are blind. He founded a non-profit called World Access for the Blind, helping thousands gain independence. What makes Daniel special isn't just his ability, it's how he uses it to empower others. He's proof that even in darkness, the human brain can light the way. Number 1. Tien Ngoc, the man who never sleeps. Sleep is essential, or so we thought. Tien Ngoc, a farmer from Vietnam, claims he hasn't slept since 1973 after getting a fever. That's over 50 years without sleep. Doctors have examined him multiple times. His brain scans show activities similar to those who nap lightly, but Ty reports he never truly sleeps, not even for a minute. Yet he's perfectly healthy, works on his farm, and functions normally. Most people would be hallucinating or dead after just a few days without sleep. But Ty defies all logic, and medical science has no clear explanation. It's one of the biggest mysteries in sleep research, and a real-life superpower. So, there you have it. 10 incredible humans who blur the line between science and science fiction. Which one amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because more unbelievable top 10s are just around the corner.